Hi. Koyuki. Feels weird to be back. Feels weird to talk to you guys. Hi. Hi, everybody. I know that girl. Yeah, it's me. Hi. I feel so awkward now. It's been so long. It's been like 2 weeks. Koyuki. I feel shy. Let me say hi to everybody. Adjusting my mic as always. Electrica, thank you so much for the continued sub, the resub. That's what it's called. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for 3 months. I'm trying to adjust my mic here. Sorry if it makes annoying noises. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Koyuki Babu. She's back, yeah. Koyuki. Koyuki on my own. Koyuki Piranha. Koyuki Shubi. Koyuki Hano. 18 months of being trapped in a basement toilet. You're not trapped in a basement. You can come out anytime you like. Koyuki Shubi. Koyuki Shubi. Tsuki-chan. Koyuki. Orekai Koyuki. Bellis Koyuki, Toilet Koyuki, Katakuriko-san Koyuki, Fuwa Koyuki, Baba. Thank you for the 85 stream streak, Toilet. Let's go! 85 stream streak. Thank you. Koyuki, Mr. Bo. I'll be back in a little bit. Need to get meds from the pharmacy. Not long. Okay. Take care. Be safe. Koyuki, Mama. Koyuki, everybody. Hi. Hi. Koyuki, 久しぶりだね。久しぶりだね。2週間ぶりだね。キャンプ行ってきたもんね。I have not talked to Koyuki for so long. Yeah, it's been so long, you guys. Not my own too. The 85 stream streak. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the 85 stream streak. That's crazy. That's so much. So many streams. Timed it perfectly for your return. Aww. Thank you, Toilet. I got some banana juice. I'll just be sipping on it. It's really good. It's really sweet. Yummy. Hi. What have you guys been up to while I was gone, huh? Any crazy stories? Anything happen while I was away? I had a great time, by the way. I was camping in the French mountains. I always like going camping there. Especially in the off season, it's really nice. It's not as pricey and it's really quiet. It's not as touristy. The weather's really nice. It was actually kind of hot. I went a little bit earlier than I would usually go because I went in May this year, right? Like mid-May to the end of May. And I went during this time because it wouldn't be too hot, right? Because last time I went in June. And I went mid-June and it was really, really hot. So I was like, this time I'll avoid the heat. And then I just so happened to be there while there was a heat wave. So it was really hot. It was like almost 30 C some days. It was anywhere between like 25 and 30 every day. It was so hot. So a lot of things we weren't able to do eventually because it was too hot. Like a lot of like checking out cities and that kind of stuff. It was just too hot to do that. You know. I got this. You got this, Toilet. Good season because not that hot weather. I was pretty busy with work and stuff. The 2 weeks really went by fast. But I'm glad they went by fast. I'm glad it wasn't too agonizing. It's exceptional. Didn't happen for a few decades. Yeah, I know. It was kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. It sounds so nice. It was a little too hot for me, but we did do a lot of hiking in the mountains, and up in the mountains it's very decent because we're at like an altitude of at least like 1100 meters, so it gets pretty windy up there. It's not that hot, so if we went hiking it was fine. It was just like going into towns and stuff wasn't really something we could do much. We went into like one town, which was pretty nice, and we checked out a castle ruin, because there's a lot of them in that area. So that was really nice. We did some shopping. I got a little trivet with strawberries on it because I have a strawberry themed kitchen, and it would match cutely with my strawberry kitchen. But yeah, other than that, we didn't do too many touristy things. Mostly just hiking. A lot of hiking. We walked a lot. I really feel like I got a really tight butt from all the walking, from all the climbing and stuff. I feel like it was really good for my butt. Because here in Tulipland, it's so flat, right? We don't have a lot of mountains or hills, so I don't really get to work out much when I just walk around. But over there, if you want to go anywhere, you're climbing mountains, so that's pretty nice. No need to make a campfire to roast marshmallows at the heat wave. We did actually end up making a campfire because our campsite, it was on a mountain and it was also in the forest, so it would get pretty chilly, especially in the evening. It would get really chilly. It would like cool down to like 10°C at night, at least the first couple days. It would get pretty chilly. So we made a campfire one night, only because I really wanted to, because Mama Yuki hates fire, because she's like, it'll get all stinky and smoky, and then I have to go shower and I have to wash all my clothes, and I'm like, oh, that's not the camping spirit. So I made a campfire. And I made Japanese curry on the campfire, and it was really nice, and we had some beer together, and it was really nice. And Mama Yuki and I are both lightweights, so we drank too many beers for how lightweight we are. We have one beer and we are like out of it already, but well, yeah, it was good. We had fun. We had the green beer, the one with the I always forget what it's called in English. Whatever, the plan in it. And we got some desperados, because it's yummy. There's a lot of forest around, so lots of air. Yeah, lots of forest. It's a lot of it is like planted forest. There's a lot of like spruce trees, because it's a real like woodcutting area. I don't know how to say that. Like lumber region. Like lumber is really big in that region, so it's a lot of like planted forest, but nevertheless it stays pretty nice and cool. Yeah, wormwood. Absinthe, that's what I'm looking for. Fried egg on the S. Well, that's gross. もこもこかわいい。そうでしょ。ちょっとね、今ね、ちょっともこもこ来て ゆっくりしておこうと思っています。How was the weather last Friday for you where I live? It felt like you were sitting in warm soup. Last Friday. What did I do last Friday? Oh, it was really warm, yeah. It was really warm. I remember. I was really overstimulated on Friday because I was hungry. I was hungry. And when I get hungry, I don't get very nice. I get a little mean because everything starts irritating me. And it was really warm and I was hungry, so I was not a happy camper. But we ended up driving into the mountains again, and then we climbed a mountain and it was just nice in the wind. We were watching like people with like the, what is it called when you have like the big parachute and you just kind of like glide around in the air. We were watching them do that. It was kind of satisfying to watch. It's pretty cool. But as I was watching it, I was like, when I looked at it from a distance, I was like, oh, that looks kind of fun. I kind of want to do that. And then when I looked at it closer by and I saw like the valley that they were flying over and how fast they were flying over it, I was like, I'm good. I'll just watch from here. Watching from here is already making me like queasy. Hi Nilla, a CV, not just a cool bunny, but a chili bunny. Whoa, you ate OG French food too? Yeah, I ate region-specific food. It's kind of like a mix between French and German food. The area is really known for like its cattle. So there's a lot of like beef and milk and cheese and stuff in the area. It's really good. Really yummy. Buddies are lightweights, yes. Write it down. The plan. It's both. Most are natural, but they were planted bit by bit. They're... I won't go into it. I won't go into it. But... I won't go into it. It kind of depends on the way that you look at it, on what you say is natural. But it was nice. It was nice. Hangry bunny. Yeah, I get hangry. I do get hangry. So watch out. Be careful. You don't want to see me hangry. Paragliding, I think. Oh, that might be it. Let me see. Paragliding. Yeah, that's it. It looks so scary. At first, I looked at it and I was like, oh, this looks kind of fun. You know, this looks kind of like you just sit like in a swing in the air and it looks like really cool and free. But then when you see like the valley, the 1,000-meter drop below you, I was like, you know what? I'm okay. I don't think I want to do that. Also, hi, Wosham. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Woshim. Sorry if I mispronounce it. Koyuki, welcome. 2日に21になったの。2日になんだと若い者ですね。片栗粉さん。若いですね。おめでとうございます。Maybe not natural, we're like really old man-made forest then. Yeah. Yeah. There's actually some signs in some of the forest and the trails that like kind of tell the history of the forest in the region. Unfortunately, a lot of it was chopped down. It was replanted, but it's all spruce, and I have a personal vendetta against spruce, but we won't go into that today. Spruce is fine where it's, you know, native. Oh, spruce. Oh, spruce. It's not even that I dislike spruce. I feel bad for spruce. I think I should clarify. You know what we are going to talk about? I'm just going to info dump a little bit about why I feel bad for spruce, okay? So, the reason why I feel bad for spruce is because in this specific region of Europa, spruce is not native. And spruce needs cold climates to thrive. And, actually, I don't know how it is in the mountains over there, but when I see it in my region at least, it is not native, and it needs cold to thrive. And it needs really cold winters and heavy snow in order to thrive. So, basically what happens is when it is growing in these other regions, it's basically just thirsty and like dying of thirst its entire life. It is suffering because it doesn't get enough groundwater, because it doesn't have enough snow on the ground that it drinks from. It's too dry in the summers, so they are basically just screaming for help. They actually like let off these kinds of like I don't know if they're like particles or hormones or what it is, but that are just like stress signals. They let out these stress signals basically their entire lives when they are not planted in the region they are supposed to be in. And also, they don't do anything for the local flora and fauna because they're not native there, so they don't really have any proper like microcultures and stuff. Also because a lot of them are only grown for wood production, so the moment they get big enough, they just get chopped down. So all in all, the spruce is just a poor little guy. A poor guy. It's not beneficial for anyone other than wood production. And that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say on that topic. Did you guys miss my rants about nature? About plants and trees? Excuse me, my fence went over the ball. Can you throw it back over? That's me throwing the fence. Catch it. I suppose I should show you guys some photos, but I don't know if I've got any. Let me send some to myself. I'll be stopping with the tracking just for 1 second, so I can send myself some pictures on Discord. Very much so. I'm glad it doesn't bore you guys. Give this dearly. Oh, thank you guys. Thanks guys. That means a lot. Hold that. I gotta send a lot of pictures. Hope it sends actually. Oh, it does. Thank goodness. How many did I send now? Boom, 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 boom. And a couple more. Boom, 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 boom. I don't have to show you this bug. I'll show you one picture of the bug. There we go. I love the hobby rants. Yay! Hobby rant. Okay. I'm back. Let's see. Maybe I can do like a little slideshow or something. Let me see how to go about this. Open. Let's do it like this. Let me go over here. Let me... Oh, this is the wrong screen. This is the right screen. Now let me share my pictures with you. This is the first picture. Why is it cropped like this? Oh well. This is the first picture. This was my first walk with Mama Yuki on the first day. It is cropped kind of weirdly, isn't it? This is fine. On the second day, I guess. Because the first day we just arrived and then we had food and then we went to bed, you know? Because we were tired. We arrived at like 6 p.m. the first day. But, yeah, we went on a hike. So I actually wanted to go on this particular hike that I had done the year before. And it is this really beautiful, kind of challenging hike through the valley and then up a mountain, and you end up at like this mountain lake. But when we arrived, there was like red or white tape everywhere. And so we found one of the guys that was like working there, and he was like, yeah, so I don't know if it was like a storm or it was with the like chopped wood or what happened. But basically a tree fell down on one of the wooden pathways and completely like destroyed it. So it was right at the beginning of the hike. Right at the beginning of the trail. So you couldn't do it. So we had to take the boring route, which is just like a gravel path up the mountain. But we made kind of a pretty way back, because this was the way back and it was just like a small little path that was really steep, by the way. Really steep, but really pretty. Down the mountain into the village. Yeah. So that was my first day. And it was fun. And we had a good time. And this day, I took Mama Yuki with me, right? And Mama Yuki is a senior citizen at this point. You know, she's ancient. No, no shade. But she is like in her 10,000s already. She is not as young and elastic as me. So, it was really impressive that she was able to walk this just fine. Like she had to take a couple breaks and she was a little slower than me. But in the end, we ended up walking 13 kilometers with like an 800-meter difference. And it was crazy. I was like, Mama Yuki, you really pulled this off. How'd you do that? She did seem pretty tired by the end, but I was pretty tired too. But she did that. She hiked 13 kilometers in the mountains, and she is not a mountain lady. So I'm proud of Mama Yuki. What's good, Koyuki? Hi, Rice! Koyuki. Hi. She got a buff as she was in her natural habitat. She wasn't, though. She's not used to the mountains. Oh, I have this plush. Let me show it to you. This is my plush. This is my plush otter. His name is Louis. And I take him everywhere when I travel. And I take pictures of him because I don't like taking selfies and I don't like getting my picture taken. So instead, I just take pictures of Louis. I pose him in different locations and I just make pictures of him. Little Louis, yeah. And if you're wondering about the little gem around his neck, it was actually when I went to this area the first time. My first time solo camping. I went to a mine in the area and I bought this as a souvenir. And then I just put it on Louis because I don't really wear accessories much. So I just put it on Louis. Yeah, he's got his little necklace on. He's so cool. He's gotten a little bit more scrungly over the year. He used to be a lot fuzzier, but he's been sitting in my backpack a lot, so... He's loved. He is loved. Mama Yuki actually got him for me because it was my first time like solo camping and solo traveling. And she bought him for me as a companion. And so I took him everywhere and like took pictures of him. Isn't that sweet? Mama Yuki is a sweetie pie. Then here... Next year we'll take Bolo with you. I hope so. I gotta see him again. I gotta call to make an appointment to see him again. The next one. This was the green beer, and in the back you can see the curry that we were making. The Japanese curry. I just realized this isn't... Why is it cropped like that? I don't know. It's weird. Why? I don't know why it is like that. Whatever. Yeah, the Mont Blanc green beer. This is so good, you guys. It's so yummy. It's really, really tasty beer. I don't... Can I talk about alcohol on Twitch? I think so. It's just like with the absinthe. It's made with absinthe. And as I've said before, absinthe and the whole hallucination thing, that's not true. That's an urban legend. It's not real. Absinthe is not strong enough to do that. But it is really good for your bowels. So, I'm not saying you should, but if you have a little bit of backup, you know, try having some of this. Could help. You can talk about alcohol on Twitch, you just can't drink as a reward for if you were doing something. Gotcha. I see. Thank you. Thank you, Adeko. Adeko? Thank you. Thank you for the first time chat too. It's really kind of you. But yeah, we had some beer and some Japanese curry. That was really good. This is my hand, but you guys have seen my hand many, many times. You know what my hand looks like. You know what it looks like by now. Nothing fancy. Now here's another picture of Louis. But no, please drink responsibly. Yes. Yes, we only had one cup. Only one cup. Or one... Yeah. It wasn't a glass, it was a cup. Because we didn't have glasses with us. Not at a campsite, it's crazy. Can't see a rabbit paw. So this is Louis. He's at the castle ruins, all posing at the clear blue sky. Look at him. They played like this kind of like folk medieval music in the background. It was really nice. It's very fun. But they were supposed to have like this cafe, like this grand cafe, you know, where you can have a little something to eat, a little something to drink. And it was lunchtime. But then when we got there, it was closed. And then once we were done going through the ruin, I had become hungry. And that was bad. Because now we had to find another place to go. But the thing is, when you look up for places to eat on Google Maps, you get like 100 results. And then I have to choose between 100 things while I'm already overstimulated and hot and hungry. And so I had a little bit of a meltdown. But it ended up okay. We ended up at a place that I was familiar with, and I wasn't the happiest camper, but it turned out okay. It turned out alright. I had a quiche, and I had some apple juice. But yeah, we had a good time though. Actually saw a let me Google what it is called in English. Trying to remember what it is called. This one. Let me Google what this is called in English. Oh yeah, a swallowtail. An old world swallowtail. Also known as the common yellow swallowtail, or simply the swallowtail. We saw a swallowtail butterfly at this place, and the swallowtail is a butterfly that has been on my bucket list. My I want to see this butterfly bucket list for so long, and I finally got to see it! Yay! I wasn't able to take a proper picture of it because it just kept like flying around. But it was really pretty. I was really happy to see it. This castle's really nice. It was. It was. You know it? Wait. How do you know? There's so many castles. How do you know which one it is? There's like 1,000 castles in this region. Koyuki was hot and upset and maybe sunburned. I didn't get sunburned anywhere because I used sunscreen religiously because I have like paper white skin. So I use like 50 SPF sunscreen everywhere. Everywhere where skin is exposed, I put on sunscreen. But the only thing that got sunscreen was like the parting in my hair. So like on the top of my head where my hair parts, it was bright red. I got a hat after that. I bought a hat. One of those hiking hats. Because that wasn't going to happen to me twice. That's the only place that I got sunburned. Cutest mouse pointer. It's Katsuna! Oh my gosh, hold on. I know she hasn't been streaming, but she's still getting a shout out. Still getting a shout out. It's my Katsuna cursor. Isn't it so cute? Oh, there you go. Isn't it so cute? Not that much preserved castle around this place. This may be the time Koyukids assemble. We take the castle by noon. Let's go! Most are accessible, but it's just a wall or close to nothing. There's a couple that you can properly visit, yeah. Yeah. This one is really nice. But the cafe was closed and I was not agreeing with that. But other than that, it was pretty nice. Stowiest of Brunnies. That's me. You might recognize it if I showed this picture. At Babu. Babu came in clutch for me so many times during this trip. Because Babu is kind of like familiar with the area that I was camping in. So every time I was like, hey, I want to do something like this, but I don't know how. Please help me. He would come in and help me. So thank you, Toilet. Or Toilet. Thank you, Babu. I read Toilet's name as I said that. Thank you, Babu, for helping me. It was really sweet. He even like called some places for us. Because our French isn't very good. Isn't that so sweet? Thank you so much, Babu. That was really kind. But yeah, this is another picture of the castle ruin. There's like some little flags over here. The butterfly was here in the back in this area. And then we have Louis in the front again. Hee hee. It's like, you guys, I don't know, maybe this is like before your time, but do you remember when when you would go on like vacation, or like relatives or like friends would go on vacation, and then they would like invite you to their house and they'd have like slides, and I'm not talking about like a Google slideshow, I'm talking about like physical slides, and they would put it in like a projector and they would go through all the slides of the vacation together. And like show all the pictures of where they traveled to and like tell about it. That's kind of how it feels right now. Does I remember that? Okay, so it's not just my family that did that. We need to bring back that culture. Something about it. This is the mountain, the Honek. Honek. And I think this is the Petit Honek right next to it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that mountain is this one. The Odek. Oh, sorry, the Onek. Oh, that's right, because it's French. You don't pronounce the H. The Onek. Yeah. If you want to say it French. Yeah, the region is like Elsa's, right? But they have like kind of their own like language slash dialect, but it's kind of like died out at this point, but a lot of like the place names and stuff are still in that dialect. It's pretty interesting, but yeah. Petit Onik. Yeah. So that is where we went hiking. We started at the top of the Onik because there's like this like kind of restaurant, brasserie kind of thing there. And then we went down a mountain, and we went all around the Petit Onik, and then we came back up over here, and then we went all the way back up the mountain, and it was really intense, and it was really sunny, and there was like no cloud in the sky, so it was really bright and hot. But at the end, we had a beer to celebrate and some myrtille tart, you know, the blueberry tart. And it was good. We were all happy then. Everything was worth it. It was we had a raspberry beer. It's really good over there. If you ever go to that place at the top of the Onik, get the raspberry beer. It's really good. They have Alsatian is a real language different from French. It's a mix of German, French, a few other languages. Some small town mostly speak Alsatian, so some doctor needs to be specialized in Alsatian to work there. Whoa, I thought it was like died out at this point. Only like some elderly speak it anymore. So there's still people that speak it. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't know that. Thank you, Babu. I read the Wikipedia article on it, so that's all I remember. And then I took a picture of these flowers because these are like alpine anemones, if that's how you pronounce it. Anemones? I don't know. I never know how to pronounce it. And they only grow at like high altitudes. And because I am from Tulip Land where it's really flat, I don't usually see these kinds of like mountain flowers and plants, so I took a picture of every plant that I couldn't recognize. Like Nemo and Finding Nemo, how he says it. I don't remember. I didn't watch it in English. I didn't watch Finding Nemo in English. I don't know. Oh, and this is a picture of a path. The path around the Petit Onik. The Petit Onik. Ah oui, oui. C'est très joli. C'est très joli. Très joli. Very pretty, very beautiful. Can you tell how well my French has become? I'm kind of a natural now. I'm impressed. I'm not. It's so bad. I really need to learn French. I come here like every year and I never learn the language. I never learn. I gotta learn. Anyway, another picture of Louis on Le Petit Onik with a nice view of the valley. Beautiful, adorable, graceful. I have so many pictures of Louis. What the heck? I have so many pictures. Look, here he is in the flowers. Here he is posing with a cow. Oh, Louis. You can see there was still a little bit of snow on the mountain. You can see it right here. Above the cow. There's like these little white spots. There was still a little bit of snow. The campsite owner, he told us that the day we arrived, it was like that a couple days before we came, it had actually snowed up there, and like all the mountain tops were all like white with snow only a couple days before. It's like, whoa, that's crazy. Louis is the one enjoying the vacation the most. Yeah, he is. He's living his best life. But yeah, the first couple of nights it got really cold at night. It was like 8 degrees, which might not sound that cold, but if you're like in a little tent in a sleeping bag, it gets kind of cold. You know, I even have a sleeping bag that's supposed to be comfortable until like 5 degrees C, but I had to wear like 3 sweaters in order to feel warm and comfortable. Hi, Aki! Welcome back, thank you. I can listen, but I'm watching. Okay. Okay. Like a day or two before you arrived, it was around 7C in my town, so close to 0 in the mountain. Wow, so cold. But I brought the summer weather with me. You're welcome. Oh, here's a good picture. So here's like one of the cows. They all have their cute little bells around them. And here you can see over here this little triangle. This is the brasserie that I was talking about. What is a brasserie in English? How do you call that? Type of French restaurant with relaxed setting. You just call it a brasserie. A brasserie. I don't know. A brasserie. But anyway, yeah, that's over here. So we had to walk all the way. All the way up. All the way up. Over here. It doesn't look too bad, but it was pretty intense. It was all uphill. Hi, buddy. I'm glad you're back. I missed you. Hi, Window. I'm back. Koyuki. Hi. I was struggling to understand, but I thought it was this brasserie. Brasserie. Am I saying it French? Am I saying it in a French way? Oh, here it is. So, here is our order. So you can see this is the raspberry beer and the blueberry tart. Yummy. Yeah, kinda. So not at all. Okay, gotcha. It says it right here. Brasserie. Brasserie. I don't know. I'm not French. Yeah, it's really good. Really good. If you ever come up here for some reason, I mean, it's a pretty touristy area, so you might get this. It's good. It's yummy. I always get it. And then Campsite Kitty. This is Tassie. This is the Campsite Kitty, and she is a little. I don't know how to say this word in English. How do you say this in English? Like a beggar? A beggar? So basically, this cat, whenever she even gets like the slightest scent of that you are going to be doing something with food, she is there and she is like meowing, and like you cannot leave your stuff alone for 5 seconds or her nose will be in it. She actually got like on our nerves a couple of times by the end because it was really annoying to constantly have to watch your food and constantly have to like shoo her away because she would like keep getting into food and getting into the trash and all that stuff. So she's really sweet, but she can be a lot. She obviously gets fed by some of the guests, and then she gets really annoying with other guests like us who don't feed her, because you're not supposed to feed her. There's literal signs that are like, do not feed them, do not feed our animals. But yeah. She has a sidebar. She does. She's mixed with a Siamese cat. So she's just like a dark brown tail and dark brown ears, but she's got like kind of weird, or not weird, but like she's got like a different pattern because she's mixed. She's not a full Siamese. She's a sweetie though. She would like lay on our laps and stuff and purr really loudly. And she was a sweetie, but she was also a beggar. She was also a little bit annoying sometimes. She would get hair everywhere. So this was a one-time occurrence. Her laying on our camping chair. It's really cute. It's really cute. Mama, you get like stood up for 5 seconds. And then she like jumped up into the chair. A bald spot. She's got a bald spot. Oh, sweetie pie. Yeah, and then the chair's like covered in white hair, white fur. But she's sweet. She's sweet. But she gets a little annoying sometimes. Yeah, she's an elderly cat too. She's a bit older. See, sometimes she does these things where she pretends to have a hurt paw. So she will like have one paw like up and not put like pressure on it. But then the next time you look, she'll have another paw up. She keeps switching between paws. To pretend that she has a sore paw. Because she wants attention and food. The baby is beggar. She is. She is a little thing. So here is when we went to eat at the Ferme Auberge. Ferme Auberge. It's a farm inn? Farm inn. Yeah, a farm inn. So it's basically like a farm, but they also run an inn on the site with a restaurant. And they have really nice traditional food. A lot of really, really yummy food. Yeah, perfect accent. Yay! The potatoes are so good. I want to learn how to make these potatoes. Because they are so insanely good. I think they use like a lot of butter. But it's like kind of like mashed potatoes, but it's not really. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what it's called even. It's like more chunky than mashed potatoes. Really buttery and really good and like kind of cheesy even. I don't know what it is. It's delicious. It's delicious. You should have it. And this is some smoked meat. Some smoked beef. And we had a salad on the side. It was a really good salad, by the way. And then I had a local white beer. Yeah. White beer is the best beer. I don't know. I like a light beer. I'm not too big on like a strong beer. I like when it's like light and fruity. Like me. Light and fruity. So I like a white beer. Mama, you had a blonde beer. Blonde beer is fine, but white beer is the best. The original recipe is called pomme macaire, if you want to check. Pomme macaire. Pomme. Oh. Pomme. This looks different though. Oh. Baked potato. It's different. It's different. It looks yummy though. You can serve it as you want. Oh, I see. Yeah. It's yummy. It's really yummy. I recommend it. I never even knew of like a farm inn. I've been here twice before. This was my 3rd time visiting the area. And only because of Babu, I learned what a farm inn is. And that they have really good food there. And once you like see the sign, once you realize what like a ferme auberge is, you see like the signs everywhere. They have so many of them. They're everywhere. This day was kind of like it was kind of, how do I say it? Like traumatic. Because we had made preparations to go to this farm inn And the campsite owner was like, you don't really have to book in advance because they are rarely ever full. Like, it's a pretty small place. They always have space. So it's okay. You can just like go there. But then it was the day after a holiday weekend. So even though it was like a working day, everything was closed. Everything was closed. So we went to the farm inn and we arrived and it was closed. And they were like, well, maybe there's a different one. And we looked for one. And they were all closed. And we called like a bunch of different places. And they were all closed. And I was hungry. And when I get hungry, I do not become a happy camper, as stated before. And then I just wanted to like give up and cry and go to my tent and starve and cry. But then our hero, Babu, came through and was like, what about this one? And then Mama Yuki called them. And they were open. And they were ready to serve us. And so we went. And it was really good. Thank you, Babu. Hi, Honky. Kisses back, I forgot to log into everything. I saw on Discord. I'm sorry about the Honky. Glad you're back, though. Thank you for the first time chat, Honky. What? Welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing? But yeah, she sent me a DM saying help. Yeah. I was like, what do we do? It's so closed. It's not even supposed to be a holiday anymore. I'm confused. What I think is that it was probably really busy with the holiday weekend. And usually restaurants close on Mondays, right? But since it was like a holiday on Monday, they probably made the closing day on Tuesday instead. So everything was closed. Everything was closed. But we managed to get a spot here. It was really good and it was really fun. And so it was all good. Everything turned out alright. And look! They had a little horsey. One thing that I really like... Oh, this is on the wrong page. Hold on. Where's the horsey? There we go. One thing I really like about this region is everything is like heart themed. Like all the tablecloths have little hearts on them. It's a gingham with little hearts. All the tea towels have little hearts on them. And all the curtains have little hearts on them too. It's so cute. Aww. I really like the aesthetic. I really wanted to get one of those like red and white gingham tablecloths with the hearts on them, but I couldn't find any. I could there was like ones like that in like touristy shops, but they all were like they were all like souvenirs, you know? They all had like the name of the region, like Alsace, like written on it, like really vague, or like a stork on it, because storks are kind of like a thing in the region. I was like, I don't want this. I just want like a grandma's tablecloth, you know? I don't want this souvenir. Gotta go, but I hope you have a great stream. Oh, we'll miss you, Honky. See you. I searched the potatoes are called Roiga Brageldi. It's potatoes cooked for 2 to 3 hours in fat, butter, onion, and lard. Okay, so it's no surprise that I could not finish that. Oh, Roiga Brageldi. Yeah, this is it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. I'm back with the drugs. Welcome back. Welcome back, Bo. We're talking about yummy food. I'm not talking about the horse. I'm not talking about the horse. Next picture. Let's go. Last 10 pictures. I took a picture of a butterfly. Oops. Sorry about that. Let me just close all these. Take a picture of a butterfly. You'll think the horse is yummy. I knew he was going to say this. I knew he was going to say this. Pretty butterfly. That's all. I just like the butterfly. Oh, by the way, these are everywhere. These little blue ones. I don't know what they're called in English, but they're pretty rare where I live. But they were everywhere in this region. I was happy to see all of them. Like some of the plants I would see here and I'd be like taking a picture with them, be like, wow, this is a rare plant. And then I would put it into like OBS Identify, which is like this identifying application for basically anything in nature. So plants, insects, birds, animals, fish, mushrooms, all that stuff. And apparently in this region, it is common. Those ones are common. And starting soon. Bet you missed that too, didn't you? As ever in this region, we have a lot of children games with this. Whoa. I'm talking about the little blue ones, by the way. Not the dandelions. Yeah. But even so, yeah. They're really cute. They're really cute. I'm sure you understood what I meant, but I just want to clarify for clarification's sake. We also have with dandelions. Dandelions too! I feel like dandelions are absolutely everywhere, just existing. Yeah, dandelions are everywhere, but the little blue ones, I don't see them very often where I live. So it was fun to see so many of them. Here is a bug. This was another mountain. What did we climb here? Was this Le Petit Ballon? I don't remember what mountain we climbed here. We climbed some mountain. And you can see like the Honik, or the Onik, sorry. Like, it's one of these. It's the tallest one, so it's probably this one. You can see it from here. It might be one of these. It's hard to say because some of these are like more in the back. But yeah. You could see it from there. Look at those iron mountain goats. They have mountain goats there. They're called a chamois, I think. Chamois. They have this specific type of mountain goat there. And every time, it feels like they're portrayed like they're supposed to be everywhere. Just like roaming around. But I've never seen one of them. I've never seen them. And I will not stop going back to this region until I see the chamois. Okay? Until I see the chamois, I will not stop coming here. I've never seen it. You're not supposed to even be shy or anything, from what I gathered. Have you ever seen one of those, Babu? That's not what I'm looking at. No, these are camper fans. This is a bunch of camper fans. Somewhere kind of... This is too hot. Ah, I see. Wait, chamois are kind of rare. It's okay. They're rare. They always portray it like they're supposed to be like everywhere. They're lying to us. I don't know what the blue ones are. I could Google it. I know what they're called in English, but... They are called... Excuse me. They are called... Veronica. Veronica. Apparently it's the name of this family of flowers. So now you know. Now you know. And now I know. Don't ruin my immersion. They are Iron Mountain Goats. My apologies, sir. They are Iron Mountain Goats. You're so right. Wait, the girl who went and exploded in blue? Is that the one from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? That part's... The whole movie of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory scared me so bad as a kid. The one that specifically scared me so bad is when the boy fell into the chocolate river and he got sucked up into the tube. Because I thought he was gonna like suffocate and die. It scared me so bad. Wait, that's not her name? It's okay. It's not her name? What is her name again? I forget. I feel like it was something along those lines. Oh well. Yeah, that movie kind of scared me back in the day. Kind of scared me. Anyway, here's another picture of the mountain. Mountain. Veruca. Her name is not Veruca. The boy succumbed to his own greed. It's so scary. Scary. Her name was Veruca. Her name was Veruca? Was it really? I don't know. It doesn't sound like a name. Is that... Oh no, wait. This is not the girl in blue. This is... Okay, Violet is the girl that exploded, right? Yeah, Violet is the girl in the blue. Veruca is like the snobby girl that was like, it's mine, it's all mine, I want this. I want this to be mine. That's the girl. The brat, yeah. To get a rouse out of Carol. He would do that. Do not put it past him. Anyway, this is just a pretty view. Oh, this is another... This is when we went to... Okay, I opened it in the wrong place again. Sorry. Here we go. This is when we went to that one singular town. Even though it was still kind of hot. But we just went to see at least one town. This was like the least hot day. And it was 25°C and we were dying. But it was the only day we had. All the other days were like 27 to 30 degrees. So we had to go someday. And we went here. And it was really pretty. And it was really nice and windy up here. And you could see the view on the vineyards. And the town, the medieval town. Yeah. Yeah. So that was nice. That was nice. Mama Yuki only died like a little bit. But... she was okay. And then here's like another picture of the town. You can see it's like very much influenced by like German architecture. Just because it's like on that line, right? It's like in between Germany and France. It's not really any of them. It's officially France, but it's got a interesting history. Where was this, Bunny? It's in France. La France. La France. I don't remember the name of the town, though. I would tell you, but it's something confusing. And look, here we were. This is the day. This was that Friday, right? That Friday when it was like really hot. And I was really hungry and really overstimulated. I took this photo, really hot and overstimulated. I could still recognize the beauty, but I was extremely angry while taking it. So. It's really pretty. This is a river. But I was mad. I was mad because it was too hot. I thought an Elsis with a strange and hard to write name. Yeah, that's basically all of them. That's basically all of them. Oh, this is the paragliders. On the mountain, on the Rotbachkopf. The Rotbachkopf. This is the mountain. The name of the mountain. I think it's Rotbachkopf? Something like that. Whatever. Weird Alsatian language. Yeah, they were all like cruising over here. It's cool to watch. Kettle getting too hot and mad, but also won't go sit there in a tree over her feeding water to cool off. You couldn't reach the water anywhere. It was impossible to reach the water. There kept being like nice, refreshing looking streams everywhere, but they weren't like accessible. So that made me even more mad. Because they were like rubbing it in my face. Anyway, here's a bug. It's some kind of alpine, whatever the flip beetle. I don't remember. I don't know what these are called in English. I don't know what they're called in English. The name of the family in English is called Chrysomelaceae. Commonly known as broad-bodied leaf beetles or broad-shouldered leaf beetles. It's kind of broad-shouldered leaf beetle, I suppose. Koyuki ghost. コガネムシどうだろうわかんないよ。オランダ語にしかわからないで。Ouch! Ouch! Ouch! コガネムシ。あ、コガネムシ。どうだろう多分違う。多分違うんだと思う。これは。違うんだよね。違うっぽい。これはね、コガネムシはね、また違うんだよね。別の家族なんだけど、日本語でなんて伝えればいいのかわからないわ。うんこの虫やん。あるやん。うんこを丸くする虫がいるじゃん。コガネムシはそういうの。これはまた別の。I don't know how to explain it in English. Toki-chan was talking about like kogane mushi, but I don't know how to call it in English. But it's a kind of dung beetle. But this isn't a type of dung beetle. It's a broad-shouldered leaf beetle. Or a Chrysomelaceae or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm no expert, but in English I believe they're called bugs. Koyuki. It's clearly a green M&M. Do not eat the bug. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's like green and blue and like a mixture of blue and green, kind of yellow. It's beautiful. Beautiful. A green peanut M&M. No! 私にはコガネムシもカナブンもわかりません。カナブンはまた大きいんだもんね。カナブンもまた違うんだよね。ふんころがしって言うんだ。まあ、そういう虫だわね、コガネムシは。でもこれは違うんだ。日本語でなんて言うのかわかんないけど。ごめんなさい。Everyone's gonna think it's a June bug and scream. Wait, aren't June bugs like stripy though? And this one is tiny. June bugs are kind of big. Bugs are yummy and full of protein. Do not debug. Do not. Anyway, here's more paragliders. Wow. Ah, I need to close my curtains. Okay. Curtains are closed. I can now see my monitor again. So is Koyuki. Wait, what? Huh? Do not eat me, please. Do not Koyuki. Anyway, I took a picture of a cow. I don't know what this ring is. It has like spikes in it. She was kind of like dripped out with this ring. I don't know what it is. Does anyone know? I know that cows sometimes have like nose rings, but I've never seen it with these spikies. Okay, okay. 伝えたい気持ち届いてます。イェーイ。嬉しい。嬉しい。 Glad your battle with the sun is still ongoing. It will. Like when it gets around this time, it comes around the building and shines right into my room. Goth cow. If it's just for the drip. I wanna know. Cow, yellow, spiky nose ring. I wonder if I'm gonna get results for that. Oh, I actually am! Pink nose. I don't... Adobe stock, this is not what I want. Why did my screen turn black? Leave me alone! But what is the reason for these? These nose rings clip into the nose without piercing it. Whoa! So they don't pierce it, they just clip them on. No harm to the cows and reusable. Tightness is adjustable by screw and not easy to fall off. But why do they have the... Why do they have the spikes? Avoid hurting the cow's mouth can effectively protect him. Safe to use. How does it protect them? Calf weaning nose rings help to separating calves from their mothers during the weaning period. Oh, so it's a baby! It's a baby cow! Oh! I see! It's a baby cow! She has to stop drinking milk. Oh, cow. I see. Preventing the cow from suckling. Wow. Ah! お水ありがとう。ゆきちゃんいらっしゃい。もう。Fake off cow that had no pierce. Nah, it's a poser. Or she's a poser. That's why. Yeah. Glad we found out together, huh? Yeah, apparently they can cause a bit of discomfort to the mama cow. And that's to stop the cow from suckling. So she'll stop suckling at the mother cow. I see. She got put in baby jail. Put in milk jail. Cute. I see. But I'm glad to know that it's not pierced and it's just like screwed on there. It's not like too uncomfortable for them. That's cute. She still got the earrings though. Look at those fluffy cow ears. So cute. They have such an interesting coloration or pattern. The cows in this area. They'll have these like little spots and then they have like a completely white back. Like this one too. And then it's like black on the sides and the belly is white again too. And then they have like this cute little spots like Dalmatian. So cute. They also have some like brown ones that look like they have like a smoky eyeshadow. I didn't take a picture of that cow, but they look pretty cute. Oreo milkshake. Oh, Oreo milkshake cow. Cute. Anyway, that was all my slides. That was all my pictures that I took. Thank you for coming to my slideshow. But yeah, moral of the story, I had a really fun time. I did a lot of hiking. I did a lot of climbing up mountains. I really got a nice firm booty. For working out the booty muscles. It was really nice. I took some time to really unplug. I didn't look at any kind of social media. I had my internet off for most of the time. I put my phone away for most of the time. I only really used internet to use like Google Maps and stuff. And look stuff up. But that's it. So it's really nice. It was really relaxing. It's just what I needed. Just a break from the internet and all that shenanigans. It can get a little overwhelming sometimes, so it's nice to take a break every now and then. I have no master except the wind that blows freely. Night of the wind. Oh, thank you, mac and cheese enjoyer. That was really deep. I funny bunny. That's me. Hi, Fair. How you doing? That's a scam. They only gave milk. No, they don't give Oreo milkshakes. Dang it. I love Oreos. What happened? I think I've talked about this before I went. But Oreos got expensive nowadays. I always liked them because they were like really cheap and really yummy. They're kind of expensive now. They're like $2 for a roll. It's crazy. They used to be like 99 cents, not even. They used to be like, I don't know, 98. I don't remember. 89. Whatever. They used to be cheap. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm refreshed from my vacation. But yeah, I just took a nice time away from the internet. You know, when your whole job revolves around being on the internet and making content on the internet and talking with people on the internet, it can get a little overwhelming sometimes. It can get pretty tiresome. But how much longer will you stream? I don't have a set time, but I think I'll be yapping for quite a while longer, so feel free to get some food. Sometimes like get away. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you just gotta take some space, and you know, it's very easy to get consumed by everything that you see on social media, and you know, seeing like what all your peers are doing and feeling like you have to keep working harder and do all of these things, and it puts a lot of pressure on you, you know, especially because we're all like, most of us are doing this all by ourselves. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of responsibility. So it's good to take a step back. And I think a common fear for us is that if we don't create content for like 2 weeks, everyone is going to leave because consistency is key in this sphere. And people have a short attention span nowadays. But I know that Koyukids will be there for me no matter what. So I wasn't too concerned about it. And honestly, even if my viewership does go down for a little bit, it's worth it. It's worth it. I don't mind. What is 10 days or 2 weeks in a year? It's barely anything. For me, it's not about how many people are watching my streams. It's just about seeing the Koyukids and hanging out with you guys and having a fun time. That's all. That's what's most important to me. Just seeing you guys, catching up. And that's why this week I haven't planned anything like too big. I didn't do like a big comeback stream. I wanted to give myself some space to just like settle back into the rhythm of like streaming and working and all that stuff. So it's just like, today I'm just gonna do a yapping stream. We're just gonna yap. We're just gonna take it slow, have a fun time. And then tomorrow we're just gonna do a little bit of drawing, you know, just get back into it. And then on Saturday, we are watching Wholesome Direct, which is a game introduction show, like a direct, but for wholesome games and cozy games. So I thought we could like watch that together. It'll be a shorter stream because the Wholesome Direct is gonna be about an hour long, I think. So we'll just do like a little bit of yapping before we start, and then a little yapping afterwards. But it's probably gonna be about 2.5 hour stream. Not too long, just something short and sweet, just to get back into the rhythm. Next to 10 hours of Red Dead 2. No. No. I have to watch my voice though. It's already getting a little bit rough. I talked about this before, but a long time ago, I had a surgery and I had to get intubated for it. And then after the surgery, my voice was gone. Like the intubation kind of like messed up my vocal cords and my voice was gone for like half a year. And at some point, like, this kind of like, it looked like a blood clot, but like a really firm blood. It was like a kidney bean came out of my throat while I was sleeping. And then all of a sudden I could talk again, but it's never really come back to normal. Like if I talk for a while, it really starts, my voice starts getting like raspy. And I start getting like, getting voice cracks and stuff. So I try to speak in a way that's not too loud. I try to keep my voice kind of low so that I don't strain it too much. But yeah, if I talk for a while, it gets a little raspy like that. I just gotta warm up, get back into it. Have you tried a cloud lifter? I need to get one. I need to get the cloud lifter. I gotta buy one. But if I buy a cloud lifter, I also have to get another XLR cable for it. Because I don't think I have a spare one. Do I have a spare one? I might have a spare one. I'll have to check. I'm not sure if I have a spare one. But yeah. I gotta get a good quality XLR cable to go with it. But then you'll be able to hear me without me having to scream. On OBS it's okay because I put the gain at like plus 20 in the OBS settings, but whenever I'm in a Discord call with people or we're playing like a co-op game, I'm really quiet and it's really annoying because then I have to yell and my voice cannot handle the yelling. Oh, I'll meet up with friends, but I'll make sure to say hello. Okay, Electric Eye. Sorry to hear that. It's okay. It happened a while ago. It's just like dumb. It's annoying, but I live with it. Most of the time, it doesn't really affect me, but just every once in a while, like when I sing, sometimes it's not too easy. It can be pretty straining, and when I talk for a while, like on stream, it can be pretty straining. But it's alright, you know. It doesn't hurt my voice. It just gets kind of raspy. But it doesn't hurt my throat or anything like that. I'm not in pain. It's just hard to talk normally. Yeah. I rarely have like a painful throat. It just like it's raspy like this. Raspy and voice cracky. Crack-lackin'. With the bat quality one, it shows a back quality XLR. New tip for memorized nice with the flip. What the heck? What you do? What you do? I gotta log in. Uhara Koyuki at gmail.com. What? Invalid oh no, wait, I'm using Twitch to sign in. That's right. I don't use my email address to sign in. No. What the flip? Rise, what's your deal, bro? Thank you. But why? But thank you. But why? You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. That helps me out a lot. Thank you so much. I don't know what's your deal. Thank you. Thank you, Rise. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your generous donation. Wait, that's enough for the clout lifter. Actually, it's not because it's in USD. But I have enough. I have enough in my wallet for a clout lifter. Yay! I can get the clout lifter. Thank you. I'll go get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I still have to get my new desk chair. Don't worry, guys. With the whole like donathon for my birthday, when we were getting money for the desk chair, the money is still in my wallet. I have not spent it, but I'm very indecisive on a desk chair because the thing is, I can't test them out because it's really hard to get physical items nowadays, like to find shops with physical items. And I want a specific chair that works well for hypermobility. because the way that I sit most comfortably is with my legs like tucked in. So I want a chair that like supports my posture, my most comfortable posture. But the thing is, those hypermobility chairs are very, you can't see them, like you can't try them in person because they have to be like imported. So fancy as beanbag. Yeah, it's like I don't know, I get really anxious about spending a lot of money on things, especially when I can't test them out or buy them in person. It makes me, I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable. I should just do it, but I don't know. It's like I have weird money anxiety. I was raised like to be very, very careful with my money and to be very like save my money on things, to be what's the word? I don't know what the word is. To be kind of like frugal, I guess. So now I have a lot of anxiety when it comes to money. So I get really anxious about spending money. Is it break the bunny time? It is not break the bunny time. Thank you very much. I want to see cloud lifter in your future. I'll buy one. I'll buy one. I gotta get one. I gotta get one. Let's say it's called money conscious. I think it's overly conscious in my case. Karos is like a creature. I am a creature. It's toilets. I am a creature. Hi, Pam Pam! Pam Pam! Koyuki! Pam Pam! Hi, Pam Pam! Koyuki. What XLR cable do you need? I don't know. I watched a video on cloud lifters and they say get a good quality XLR cable, but I think my mic, I have a Shure mic, came with 2 XLR cables. I'd have to check to be sure, but if it did, I can't imagine the Shure XLR cables to not be good quality. So if I do have an extra one, I just use that one. I assume the quality is great, is it's like a studio microphone, but I'll have to check if I have an extra one. I think I do, but I'm not sure. I'll let you know. But yeah, a good quality is important. They get pretty expensive. They get pretty expensive, but it affects the sound and the noise floor. Yeah, exactly. Cause my cables, they kind of, I know you shouldn't, but they run through my desk with like other cables. I know you shouldn't let them touch because they can cause noise, but I don't like cables in my view. I should find like some kind of solution to that. I will if I get the cloud lifter, but so you gotta get like a good quality cable so there's less of that noise picking up. Spends 1,500 just to hate the new amp head. No. I wonder if my dad would have an extra XLR. He might. I don't think he plays electric guitar anymore these days. Does he? I don't know. I have to ask him. He has a Shure mic too. He might have an extra one. I could ask him. Papa Yuki is a professional musician, so he might have an extra one. I miss you so much. Oh, Pom Pom. That means a lot. Oh, I didn't know you missed me so much. That makes me happy to hear. I'm glad to hear that. I'm back. I'm streaming regularly again. You'll see me a lot. I get lunch now. Okay. Have a good meal. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you, Pom Pom. Yeah. Let me see. How much is a cloud lifter? I think it's about $100 in my currency. It depends on the one you get. Oh my gosh, this one is 300. I'm pretty sure I saw one that's like... Oh no, this is a double one. The double ones are more expensive. I think I just need the... Which one was it that I saw before? The CL1? I think I just need the CL1, which is like 120 euros. That's the cheapest one they have. I think that's probably fine. I don't see how I would need a CL2 or a CLX. The CL1 is fine, no? Any audio technicians in chat that wanna help me? I think the CL1 should be fine. Yeah, cloud lifter CL1 is fine. Yeah, I reckoned. Phone does not have just the XLR cable. I'd have to check into it. I have to check if I have an XLR. I might have an extra one. I might have one, and I might be able to get one from Papa Yuki if I don't have one. So, no need to spend your money. I'll be getting the cloud lifter too. I'll be buying it with my own well, I didn't much work for it. I guess I did. I guess streaming is working, but it doesn't feel that way. With my kindly donated money, I will buy the cloud lifter. Wow. I looked on Amazon and you cannot get it till December? The CL1? I can get it at just I can get it on Dutch Amazon, and I can get it on some Dutch websites. So, well, these have it in stock. On Amazon, it's 15%, but not till December. Oh, that takes a little bit. It's looking on Dutch Amazon. It says it's for sale here. Yeah, it says it's available here. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're looking at, but it's available for me. Wow. Well, that defeats the point. Where's defeating the point? Look at the date for delivery. Oh, usually the special for 6 to 7 months. I see what you mean now. I see what you mean now. But that's okay. There's other websites here. Let's see. There's one that's also for 110. Which is just a lie because this is 120 here. What about this one? This one says it will deliver between 1 and 3 days. And it's still 120 on this website. So I could get it from here. Yeah. The point of it is going to buy you one. Don't buy one if I can get it for free. Save your money. You can use your money for other things. Actually, you guys, I can't share any of this because it's all a surprise, but there's a lot of things cooking in the background, right? In like behind the scenes. I am working my butt off, working on a couple of different projects, and I would save your money for those projects, is all I'm saying. There might be some fun stuff coming. That maybe you wanna save a little bit of dollars on. Just saying. Body pillow? Not a body pillow. Would you want a body pillow? I consider it. If you guys would want a body pillow. No one said body pillow in my survey. In my survey, I asked the Koyukids what they would want for merch. I didn't get a body pillow suggestion, but maybe one day we could do a body pillow. But no, it's not a body pillow. But there's some other stuff. There's some other stuff that's that's cooking. I'm really, really excited for it. I wish I could share, but I can't. But I just want to let you know, there's some really fun things coming your way. I'm really excited about, and that's all I'll say. I can't give you a date on when things are going to happen yet. One of the things that's going to happen probably this summer. The other thing, I can't tell you. I'm hoping within this year. But yeah, things will happen. There's cool things coming. That's all you gotta know. Yay! 120 plus 15% off would have been banger. That's true, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes you gotta pay a little extra for comfort. We'll wait patiently and then buy everything. That reminds me, I gotta get a P.O. box so I can send my gifts to you, to some of the Koyukids. If it is a keychain, I'll buy one. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get a P.O. box so I can send out my keychains to the people who got one in the donathon. I tried sending it without the P.O. box, but one of them got lost in the mail, and I'm really sad about it. And mad. Because... yeah, I couldn't do the track and trace because it would dox like my full legal name, right? But now that I am a certified business owner, I got a business name, aka Uhara Koyuki, and a business address once I get my P.O. box. So then I can get track and trace. And then they'll never get lost again. They better not. Hello, love the model. Thank you, Smaster. Thank you for first time chat. Welcome in. Hi. I got my my cozy hoodie on today. Not in the mood to let the cleavage out. I want to be cozy today. Nice and cozy. Certified business brunny. That's me. Certified business owner. Feels weird to be a business owner. Apparently they're gonna have like this weird law starting in 2030 where you have to have like some kind of like insurance when you have your own business, which sounds crazy to me because when you run your own business, you're already not, you know, having a stable income. Especially if you're like a small business. It's very fluctuating. So business insurance is normal. It's a different kind of insurance. I don't know how it's called in English, but it's really expensive. It was like $120 a month or something like that. Was it $120 a month or $120 a year? I would have to look into that. If it's $120 a month, that would be crazy. That'd be crazy. If it's $120 a year, that's okay. It's still annoying, but it's better. Money. I hate being an adult. I hate having to deal with adult things, money, business, and bills, and insurances, and all that stupid stuff. Living is very expensive. Back when I lived at home with Mama Yuki, things were a lot easier. Living is very expensive, guys. I don't know. Consider staying in your parents' basement for as long as you can. It's really great for the wallet. You know what that means? We need to pay for our business insurance. No, you don't need to pay for my business insurance. You do not need to pay for business insurance. Honestly, the insurance that I have to get for my business is barely anything. It's very cheap. It's like $3 a month or something like that. It's very cheap. It's a little bit more than that because there's a couple ones stacked on top, but it's, I don't think it's even 20 euros a month. It's not that much. It's fine. I assume this is normally for like the equivalent of LLC or LTD in other countries. Not the same as a sole trader. I don't know what those things mean. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, Mr. Bo. I don't know how to call these things in English. Next thrown item, Koyukids covered income taxes. Well, here's the fun fact about my income tax. I don't pay any income tax. Chickens don't pay income. I'm quoting the Chicken in Black. I actually do pay income tax until the 1st of July. Starting the 1st of July, I do no longer have to pay income tax because I am a small business, certified small business starting in July. And then I will not have to pay taxes, no income tax, until I make over a certain amount of money. I am good. And I will not be making that amount of money anytime soon. I know that very well. It is a large amount of money that I need to be earning in order to stop being a small business. So I will be okay for a while. So don't worry about my income tax. My income tax are gonna be nothing. And these past couple months is not really anything either because I haven't been working on commissions and I haven't been taking any new commissions, so no income tax for me. No income either, but no income tax either, so that's great. Actually, I do have a little bit of income coming from Twitch, but I don't think it's enough to really pay any kind of taxes over. It's probably close to nothing. And her utilities actually do pay for my actually the utilities are pretty expensive. While we're at it, could you help me pay rent? It's really expensive. I'm kidding. Do not take that serious. Do not pay my rent. Pay your own rent. Pay your own rent. Take care of yourself. I'm Koyuki. I'll say limited liability company. Effectively, they are both limited companies in a respective country. It's a step up from a sole trader, which is kind of like a business, and it is one guy doing random jobs. I guess it's something like that, yeah. It's probably that. I don't know. I don't know how to explain these things in English because it's... I only know the Tulip Land terms, but... Don't worry. I got it figured out. I got it figured out. I know what I'm doing for the most part. I know what I'm doing, probably. And even if I don't, I got my connections, so do not worry. Hick. Motimot! How you been? On that topic, I'm being asked a question. When are commissions open? Soon. I will be taking up a new commission very, very soon. Just because I have a lot of projects running in the background, I'm trying to keep my workload somewhat on the lower end. But I actually have a little bit of space in my schedule to take up some new commissions. So I'll be taking up Deco's commission pretty soon. That one's been on the wait list for a while. I'm sorry, Deco. It's been 7 months. I know. Stuff's been happening. Okay, you know, lots been going on. But I'll be picking up Deco's commission pretty soon, and then while I'm working on that, I will see if I can get another slot in. It's mostly like I want to get my model done. I want to finish up my model so that, because that takes up a lot of time, so that can be done and I can send it off to a rigger, and then I can get some commissions to pay for the rigging and all that stuff. Everyone else can be quiet, but I'll keep yapping as I do for I know, I got a lot of people, you know, queuing and hitting the be notified button on my VGen, which I really appreciate. Thank you very much for showing interest in my art. But you gotta wait a little bit longer, okay? I'm trying to not overwork myself because I do have a lot of stuff that I'm working on in the background that you guys don't get to see. So I'm trying to keep my workload somewhat regulated. But I am planning on opening them up very, very soon because I got a lot of backlog finished now. Like all the sketch commissions, I think I'm pretty much through them at this point. Let me check my Trello. I think I'm basically... Bo still has one. Wait, you do? You still have a sketch redeem? Oh, wait, I know which one is this. This is the one that was like the... Your outfit design that you were very unclear about, calling you out. But yeah, I got all the free sketches done. So right now I'm just working on my Fuwa illustration, and once I'm close to finishing that, I will pick up Deko's illustration, and I'll be working on my model in the background and or on the side, and then I'll be working on some art in the background too. Now once I'm done with Deko's, I think I will open them up again. Sphere called me out. It's okay. I think like I want to have a shot at it again too, make a different design. Just because I felt like what you asked for me and what I gave is kind of like not really the same. I think I could do a better job. So yeah, I'll make another sketch. I still also have to make another sketch for like this biologist man. He wants me to draw a beetle. I'm not really good at drawing like animals and stuff, but I can try. I told him I'd make him a sketch. I told him I'd try. So I still gotta do that too. I got a lot of art piling up. Every time I think I made some progress, there's more piling up. But it's okay. We ball. Take care of yourself. I will. I'm not strict on myself. I want to be diligent, but I'm not strict. I don't force myself to do things when my heart's not in it or when I'm too tired. I give myself some grace, you know? Because I've been burned out like 3 times in my life. And it is not a fun thing to go through. So I try everything to avoid that. She's chill like that. Yeah, she's chill like that. If we restart, we can always change things and go, F it. We change it all up. Yeah, I mean, I can just make a whole new sketch, honestly. I don't mind. I like character designing. It's pretty fun. It doesn't take too much time. It's a pretty fun time. Don't worry about it. 5 times in the last 5 months. No! But, yeah, ever since, like, 2021, I think, 2020, I've had, like, 3 burnouts. So it's quite a lot. 3 burnouts in 6 years is a lot. That's a lot of burnout. And a burnout one of my burnouts lasted, like, over a year. And another burnout also lasted over a year. So they take a long time to heal from. It is not a fun experience. It is not a fun experience at all. So I am doing my very, very best not to be burned out. So I'm very graceful with myself nowadays. I'm very kind to myself. I do not force myself to do anything. If my heart's not in it, if I'm too tired, that does mean I take a little bit of a longer time with things, but at least I'm free. At least I'm happy and free. I also gotta adopt Bula. I gotta adopt Bula probably next month. He'll come home. So I'll be busy with the cat for a little bit too. When I generally cannot tell if she's mad, angry, happy, dying, or not with what she said. What do you mean? Which one? Huh? What are you talking about? I never understood burnout because I haven't had it, but from what I've heard, it's not fun. It's basically like overexerting yourself to the point where you are just like a shell of a human being. Like nothing is fun anymore. Everything is exhausting. All you want to do is lay in bed and do nothing. And just like living is exhausting. Everything is exhausting. Everything is like too much. It is not a fun time. Today's gonna be the day. What you said, I love drawing character designs. I do. I love drawing character designs. It's one of my favorite kind of commissions too. I love when people ask me to do a character design for them. Makes me really happy. I really like character designing because I can just sketch and nothing needs to be like really rendered and like cleaned up. It needs to be cleaned up like a little bit, but it's still like sketchy, so it's easier and I can just have fun with it. Hi Fifi! Hi Fifi, how you been? I loved your Twitter post. It made me feel very seen. I was like, this is me. This is you, this is me. We are the same. You're just like me. I'm just like you. How are you doing, Faith? I hope you've been well. Hi. We're going on a field trip right now. We are not going on a field trip. This is not a sad topic. I'm chilling. I'm fun. I'm cool right now. Everything becomes grayscale too, at least. It did for me when I had burnout. Yeah, it does. It really feels like that. Everything just feels like kind of like a blur. A blur and a slur. Not a slur. Wait. Is a slur... Is that like a word that can be used in this situation? Or is that just like a bad word? I don't know English. Do I say a bad thing? I hope not. I don't know. A blur. You can slur your words. Okay, then I guess it is kind of like that. I don't know. Everything just becomes like... Everything's like dragging you down. The word slur isn't bad itself. Okay. I'm learning things. I'm sorry. Sometimes my English still isn't the best. Sometimes. I usually think it's my English is really good, but then I mess up like my idioms or my words, and then I'm like, wait, how do you actually say this? What does this actually mean? I'm good. I hope you've been well too. I have. I just came back from my camping trip, so I'm all refreshed. I'm a whole new person. Slurring your words means like words come out, but they're kind of like you're drunk and not fully formed. Yeah, so basically life kind of feels like that when you're burned out. Everything's just like bleh. Everything's just blah. But yeah, no. We ball. And I think that's why it's good to take a break every once in a while and like get out of your daily rhythm, like get out of your cycle and just like do something spontaneous. I think that's really important to you know, keep the fun, especially when you work from home and you don't see a lot of people. And like for me, all my work is on the internet and I do a lot of things alone, so it can the days can kind of start to like mix together and get like blurry. So it's good to mix it up every once in a while. I've been feeling in this slump for too long now. I'm hoping my upcoming move will force me out of it again. Ooh, I think for me, definitely after I moved, I felt a lot more energized. But yeah, definitely I cannot recommend enough to take a little social media break. Even if it's just like for a couple days. Doesn't even have to be like a whole 2 weeks like I did. Can just be a couple days, but just like get out of that space for a bit, because it just eats you up at some point. A change of scenery, yeah, a change of scenery. And now that the days are warmer, it's nice to go out and go for some walks and hikes in nature. Just unplug where you can. Unplug where you can, see people, go into nature. Get something tasty for yourself, treat yourself to a nice sweet treat. Or a savory treat, depends what you're into. I hate the weather now, it's too hot. It just cooled down a little bit here because it's been raining. So it's really pleasant right now. It's around 20 C. It's 17 C right now. It's really not too bad. When I need to recharge, I spend the day at the beach looking for fossils. Fun! That's fun! I love that. I wish I lived closer to the sea. I love the sea. I love the sound of the waves crashing and just like the smell of it. And like, I don't know, it's good stuff. I love the sea. I don't get to go much, but I really like the sound of it. I really like the sound of water. Whenever I go for walks, I always try to look for like rivers and stuff because I really like the sound of it. It's very calming. Lakes are alright, but they don't make enough noise for me. I prefer a river. I went out in the rain to get drugs for my health. Did you bring an umbrella? Are you okay? Very calm and I agree. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, it's nice. I grew up in a coastal town. I go swimming in the sea once a week. I kind of miss it. Whoa, that sounds amazing. I wish I lived in a coastal town. That sounds amazing. Go. I want to go swimming in the sea. I want to swim in the sea. I want to dive for shells and like hermit crabs. And look at the fishies and the crabs and the other things, the sea urchins and all that. I want to look at them and admire them. I grew up next to the ocean. I'm over it by now. For the mountains. Oh, but what if you have both? I want both. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be selfish and say I want both. I want mountains and I want sea. Please. I love living 10 minutes from the beach. Ah, you guys are so lucky. I want to go to the beach. My grandma and aunt are on Tesla for 3 weeks currently, and usually my mother and I join them for a week. This year I have too much to do, so we can join them. No, Tesla is nice. Have I been to Tesla? I think I have been. Have I? I might not have been. I might not have been to Tesla. Wait, have I been to Tesla? Have I? I don't think I have. I've been to the island next to it, Ameland. But I don't think I've been to Tesla. Am I missing out? Oh, it's not an island next to it. It's the island third next to it. It's kind of separated. But still, I haven't been to Tesla, I think. It's nice though. The Tulipland Islands are pretty nice. They're very small, but they're very cozy. And they got nice beaches. And they got seals. They're very cute. You should definitely go there. It's very pretty and very varied nature. Oh, I might go there. I always like visiting the islands. Tesla's pretty small, right? I think Tesla only has one town, right? Oh no, they have a couple towns. They have 4 towns, okay. Actually, close stream. Don't worry about it, Pom Pom. Don't worry about Pom Pom. Bofa? What's Bofa mean? Bofa these? No. I was on a boat out to deeper water and we swam some wild dolphins. What? That's so cool. 10 minutes from the beach, an hour to the next mountains. You are so lucky with the flip. With the flip. One proper town, several small villages. Den Burg is almost like a small city. Huh? Is it really? Den Burg. Here's another reason why I can never have Mama Yuki on stream. It's because like she speaks English, but she would probably feel more comfortable speaking in Tulip language. And her like accent is pretty strong. So I feel like you would immediately like clock where I'm from. If you know a little bit of Tulip language, you'd probably be like, oh, they're probably from this area. So I don't think we can have her on stream because I would start defaulting to like dialect. Not the regional accent. Yeah, we got the regional accent. I don't have it as strong, but Mama Yuki definitely has it a lot stronger than I do. But yeah, it's like very noticeable in some of the words we say and some of the words we use. We use like dialect sometimes. So it's just like you would instantly know. Also like ooh!
I did it, exclamation mark.
Yay! So is that 2 years? Oh my gosh! Thank you, baby! Koyuki! Whoa! 2 years! You're 2 years old! Oh my gosh, look at you! Oh, hi, baby! Koyuki! Hi, hi! There's certain words that bring out my accent. Yeah, me too. Me too. And like certain just like habits. Certain habits, speaking habits. You can hear it. But yeah, the tulip list is pretty small, so I feel like it's like too easy to pinpoint. So I don't wanna I don't wanna risk that. I don't wanna risk that. No Baba Yuki for you. Maybe maybe we can have like a pre-recorded message from Mama Yuki one day, like one that I can edit and make sure it's like not not doxing me, but yeah, no Mama Yuki on the stream for maybe ever. What did you send me? Whoa! Oh, you're also an 18-month mod, just like Toilet. 27 months sub anniversary. Thank you, Mr. Bo. Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Bo. Thank you for being here, everybody. I really appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. I would have had it sooner, but I hadn't forgotten to resub. It doesn't auto resub.
She doxed me, guys. Now I might have to show it. Great.
I doxed you. I did it. Thank you. Thank you for the shabby. Everybody. I appreciate it a lot. I've seen people have YouTube videos where they bring their parents on stream. It's safer in case anything slips out. I agree. I know that Koyukids have asked for it in the past. To have Koyuki Mama stream, or Mama Yuki. But like, even though I would love to, and I'm sure she might, you know, be okay with it too, it's just like not a good idea. Like, she would dox me so fast. She would dox me so fast. Maybe one day you'll like hear her say like hi or something, if she happens to be here while I'm streaming, which I wouldn't know why, but maybe. But probably not. Usually I don't share it. Share it with the world. Share it with the world. A little bit of a yawn. A wee bit of a yawn. Oh, I didn't sleep too much last night. My sleep schedule's been really good. I've been going to bed at like 10:30. But yesterday I went to bed a little bit late. I had some brain worms, if you will. So I ended up not being able to fall asleep until like 12:30, which still isn't like that late for a lot of you probably, but for me it felt kind of late. Not the brain worms, yeah. Some things went down. I won't go into it, but but I'm okay. I'm okay now. It's all good. It's all good. I'll probably sleep a lot better tonight. Am I okay? You are A-okay. With a capital A. I'm not. Why not? But I can fake it. Fake it till you make it. Right? That's what they say. Fake it till you make it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm at the end of the sickness. Down with the sickness. Oh yeah, I changed my I have to go back to work. I miss you so. Oh, Bum. Good luck at work. We'll be hanging out. We'll be hanging out lots. Just next coming weeks, we'll be hanging out a bunch. Okay, don't worry. Good luck at work. I changed my Discord bio to "Can't face, I'm on a break." Every time I got like some brain works, I had some big thoughts. I like to listen to heavy metal because I'm not really good with taking out my frustrations. I'm not a very loud person. So instead, I just listen to heavy metal on my headphones and I just walk until I'm too tired to walk anymore. And then I'm good. So just jamming out to Limp Bizkit on my walk today. Give me some rain. Another Cato Faye moment. Let's go! Let's go! I'm glad you understand. It can be frustrating because sometimes I'm like really frustrated about something. I'm just like, I'm kind of mad right now. Hehehe. Hee hee hee. I'm kind of frustrated right now. Hee hee hee. Ha ha ha. Like I can't get it out. I can't get it out. I'm too chill. I'm too much of a chill girl. But in my mind, I'm like freaking out. So then I just listen to the metal, and it's like cathartic listening to them scream. It's like they scream for me. Walking is a good way to defend negative energy. Yeah, when I'm feeling down or when I'm not feeling too awesome, I just like walk until I'm like completely tuckered out to get it all out. Last year I was doing invasive species control for reeds, and the control method is stepping on the base of the stalk to fold it. And on one day I just lived that while breaking the reeds. That sounds like a good time. That sounds like a great time. She's chill until she's not, and then she gets spicy. I can get a little bitchy if I'm hungry, not gonna lie. I just get really overstimulated. I don't try to be. I feel really bad about it. I'm like, I swear I'm not trying to be bitchy right now, but I really need food. If I don't get food, I will turn into a tyrant. Please. I feel bad because the people, they're only like trying to help me, but I'm just like, if you say one more word to me, I will scream. Leave me alone. Yeah, I cannot deal with the heat. It makes me mad. I used to be able to handle it better, but nowadays I can't handle it anymore. It makes me mad. You can't do anything when it's hot. Cause like you can't take off more clothes. You can't be walking around fully nude. Not outside. So you just have to be sweaty and angry. It showed up in my Spotify rep like, on this day you play break stuff XX times. It's a good song. It's a good song. I also like listening to System of a Down. Is it Chop Suey? Is that System of a Down? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Probably. Why don't you leave the ketchup on the table? It is Chop Suey by System of a Down. That one is a good song. It's a good song. I don't think you're trashed in my... I like that my taste in music is very varied. Because I like classical music, but I also like metal, and I also like hip-hop and like rap, but I also like pop music, but I also like folk music, but I also like western and like what is it called, like country music. I like too many. I like everything. I listen to just about anything. Like, if the vibe is right, I don't really care about the genre. If it's a bop, it's a bop. Hi, Babu! Welcome back. Metal karaoke when? I tried one time, but my voice isn't powerful enough. I have one clip of me singing Chop Suey. Or not Chop Suey, singing break stuff. I don't know. My voice isn't angry enough. I don't have a very strong voice. So I'm just like, why you leave a ketchup on the table? I don't think I trash. You know? It's just too cutesy. It's not angry. Did you know someone here is also co-streaming Wholesome Direct? Ooh, you're doing it too, Feifei! I'm not like an official co-streamer, cause I signed up kind of too late. I didn't know it was a thing until too late. I'll just be doing a watch along on my part. Let me see if I got a message back from them. I don't think I have. I have not got an email back from them yet, so I'm just doing a watch along. Yeah. No. I love these songs, but they're really hard to sing. It's not easy singing a metal song. I can't scream. Not in a healthy way. I don't want to hurt my voice. It's already hurt too much. I don't want to destroy it more. I'm excited to see what they have in store this year. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to do a watch along. It'll be my first direct watch along. Pretty excited about it. Pretty excited about it. Let's see what they'll have. Lots of metal covers are with soft voices. Some of my favorite music. Really? I don't know. I feel like I want to scream though. I want to let it out, you know? I don't want to be like, Rah! But I don't know how to do it. And I don't want to like hurt myself. I don't want to do it in an unhealthy way. It doesn't sound good, and it also isn't good for you. But I want to go, Rah! The demon inside of me. The demon inside of me. Soft metal is a genre, but I want to scream, baby. I want to scream and yell. I want to scream about breaking stuff. Actually, they don't scream in Limp Bizkit, but they do in A System of a Down. It's still scream, she's gentle. Ah! They don't, but in their head they do. They do have a powerful voice, though. They don't scream, but they have a powerful voice. I must scream. I must scream. Ah. But the thing is also, like, I have upstairs neighbors and downstairs neighbors and side neighbors. So I'm always worried about making too much noise because this apartment complex is kind of old and like the sound like proving isn't that great. So I'm always scared people are gonna knock on my door and make like a sound complaint. They never have before, but what if they do? If I start screaming in here, I gotta do it in my closet or something. But you might be able to hear it in the hallway. I wanted to draw something tonight, but now I want to draw a metal Yuki. I would love that! I would love that! I'd be very honored, dog. I feel you. I'm hoping that where I move it'll be better. My dream is to have like a non-attached house, just a house that's like not attached to any other houses, and like in the middle of nowhere, or maybe like in the woods, and I just scream. I can just scream as loud as I want, and no one will file a noise complaint. And there'll be hikers in the woods, and they'll hear me scream. They'll be like, "Ah, these hoots are haunted!" And they'll run away, never to be seen again. Gonna go to bed at 2 a.m. again? No, you don't have to finish it today. Take your time, babu. Take your time. No need to rush anything. It's not healthy to rush. Last floor and I redid all the soundproofing in my apartment. It's great. Ooh. You're lucky. It does get hot in the summer though, if you live in the top floor. Unless you have AC. But we definitely do not have AC in here. It gets really dang hot. I have to, because I live in like a older apartment building, as I said. Our like central heating pipes, they're not in the walls, but they are in the rooms. So they get really, really hot. So even when your heating is off, the pipes get so hot they warm up the entire room. So even in winter, my windows would be open because it would get so hot in here. Like a radiator, yeah, the radiators. Because basically the pipes, they run from like the top floor all the way to the bottom floor through like the apartments in both the bedroom and the living room. And they get really hot. So in the summer, there's no AC and the pipes get really hot. And then outside it's hot and it's not well insulated. So it just gets really freaking hot in here. I have to get some of that like insulating material to wrap around the pipes. But yeah, it's bad. It gets really dang hot. Whenever my friends move to a new place, we always throw big parties to let the neighbors know what they are in for. We of course extend an invitation to all the neighbors and let them know that there will be a party. Huh. Interesting. What they're in for. I would cry. I would cry if you were my neighbor, Shelby. I would go insane. So it's just constantly cooking a crock of pot. Me and my crock of pot. Yeah, I'm slow bracing. I'm slow cooking in here. Getting really nice and tender. Tulip lamp plumbing is truly something. It's just because it's old. The building is like from the 70s or 80s or something. It's gonna get demolished soon. Anyway, I'll have to move out. But that will still take like a little bit, like a year or something at least before I move out. But still, it's gonna be like completely redone. So yeah. I would have hated too when I was working on the weekend super early. Yeah. I'm at the season where the sun cooks my apartment more than the heater. Yeah. I'm lucky enough to where the sun for most of the day is on the other side of the building. But in the evening it comes around, so then I close all the curtains to kind of keep it out and keep it somewhat okay. I'm typically up really late screaming my game up earlier. Shubi, you're a terrible neighbor. Oh my gosh. No offense to you, but I'm glad I don't live there. I'm glad I'm not your neighbor. Cooked Canadian. Is that a poutine? 24C in my apartment right now. Oof. Ouch. That's horrible. I'm sorry about that, baby. That is too hot. I have soundproofing in my room. Oh, okay. I will show you so. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So speaking of Canada, my friend, my Canadian sheep wife, Fua, she taught me about like how there's like this Tulip Land style restaurant or like this breakfast place that opened up near her. And she sent me the menu, and like none of it was Tulip Land. It was like they had like quesadillas and stuff. I was like, what about this? And they had like some things that were like Tulip Land, but it was like very much fusionized, if you will. It was, none of it was authentic. It was a chain restaurant, to be fair, so they probably just have a very varying menu, but it was it was very funny. It was very silly. And they had like sandwiches for like $12. It's crazy. I'm a nep keto, feel a bit out of it. Have a good rest of the stream. I also want to soundproofing and sound observance too. I feel that. But it would ruin the aesthetic of my room, of my wall. But have a good nap, Mr. Bo. I hope you feel better soon. I hope the medication works well. Have a good nap. Get well soon. Thank you for stopping by. I think it's gonna be 28 out today, so it's like going to be warmer. Yikes. And it's always gonna be warmer inside the house too, because there's like not enough airflow. Ooh, Fua. Fua. I did this thing again where I read Fua in the chat. I read your message about Fua and then I say that instead of like your name. I did it with Toilet earlier. I'm just a silly creature. You cannot blame me. Oh, Faith is what I meant to say. I know Fua was Canadian. Yeah, she is. She's Canadian. I love my Canadian friends. We love Canadians here in this chat. My room is also in the middle of the house rather than being in an apartment, and my house in the middle of my property, which is also nice as a lot. Oh, I see. Not to mention, I am having a cabin built on 59 acres in the middle of nowhere where I don't have to worry about noise from my neighbors. What the flip? Where the heck do you live? You got 59 acres just... What the flip? Just hanging about? That's crazy. That's crazy. You're from Texas or something? All I gotta think about is food shaking my head. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? She called me Toilet. I'm Toilet Boo. Toilet Boo. It's because I read Toilet's name, but I was replying to you, so that my brain just does not compute. I apologize. We had a small heat wave like 2 weeks ago. It was 27 in my apartment. I became nocturnal for a few days. Oh, having to sleep in that. I usually just like get a towel and like I wet it and I just like drape it over me to cool me down. And then every now and then, like during the night, I have to go and get it like with cold water again. Like wash it with the cold water and like put it over again, so it stays nice and cold. It's kind of gross because sometimes a little bit of water gets on the mattress and then the wet mattress kind of wet and kind of ooh. But it's better than melting away. It's better than melting away. And New Jersey, you're in Jersey right now. Pennsylvania, vacation. I wish I knew American geography. New Jersey's like in the west, right? Or the east, I mean. East Coast. Pennsylvania, I could not tell you where that is. I'm proud to be called after the Lord of Toilet. It is quite the compliment, isn't it? Quite a compliment. Oh. New Jersey next to New York. Yeah, that's the only thing I know. I know where New Jersey is, but I don't know where Pennsylvania is. Jersey. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Hey, yo, Tony. Once you get the fresh pepperoni, the toppings are ill, but the cheese is holy. Only order one size if you're feeling lonely. Pennsylvania is 3 hours northwest of me. Oh, hi. Lots of mountains. I love mountains. I love mountains. Sounds nice. I might end stream soon. I don't got much to yap about anymore. MC Yuki always spits some bars. You guys know that song? Pizza Party? P-I-C-C-A-P-R-T-Y. If you got a blunt, then we can get high. If you wanna come now, pick up the phone. Don't get caught with a white calzone. Anyone? 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 No? You're missing out. You're missing out. Go Google Pizza Party. It's by what is it by? I would put it on stream, but YouTube likes to flag me for copyright content, so I will not be doing that. Pizza Party. It is, oh gosh. It is Lomrun. Lomrun. Pizza Party. Oh, oh my gosh. I clicked on it by accident. I almost played it on stream. The kids, I know it's this one. This is what I put in chat. Feel free to look it up. It's a good song. If you got a bundle, we can get high. If you wanna come, then pick up the phone. Don't get caught with a white call zone. We don't need a blunt to get high. Drugs are for butts. I don't know. I wanted to rhyme something, but I couldn't figure anything that rhymed with drugs. We get high on life over here, okay? Anyway. Let's see. Who up today? It's always say drugs. Do not do drugs. We do not condone drug usage on the Koyuki channel. Not on the Koyuki channel. Who up? Who up? Anyone I want to raid? I don't know. Is there anyone I want to raid? I don't know. I feel like everyone is kind of like people that I always raid. But also new people scare me. New people scare me, so I don't know. Yeah, I got nobody. Ain't nobody. Maybe we gotta leave the raid for today then. Loot. Oh, a friend of Feifei. Loot. Ooh, nerd. A friend of Feifei is a friend of mine. I love their design! So cute! Super chill alien VTuber. Okay. Let's go rate them then. Let's rate them. Might be a bit chaotic. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We'll go read them. We'll go give them some love. Where's my rate message? Here they are. Please copy and paste the rate message. As always, if you are subbed, you can use the first one. If you do not have a sub, you can use the second one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna do some art tomorrow. I'll be working probably on Fua's art. And then I will see you guys again on Saturday with the watch along. Either here or on Fei-Fei's channel. Because Fei-Fei's doing a watch along too. Or you can watch both of us at the same time. At the same time. Supporting all your Oshis at the same time. That's what life's all about. I'll see you guys then. Bye bye, everybody. Watch Kato's, watch Fei-Fei's. Watch Fei-Fei's. Bye, everybody. Otsuyuki, see you. It was nice to see you guys again. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. See you. Bye bye.